Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Eating. Kurt and I decided, what the hell, we love to eat. Frankly, we love to eat on camera, so we're doing that today. Kurt is an amazing Kurt Roskopf. You guys know him from, no, we've done 4, 5, 6 shows. He's a leader in the state of Wisconsin. He has an umbrella group whose acronym is OPEN. And under the umbrella, there's 4 or 5 other nonprofits that he and his team use to help other people around the world, Australia, and all kind, United States, Canada, etc. They help veterans. They help the homeless. They run a shoplifting class for people that want to learn how to do shoplifting, and the bank robbery class is very popular. People, the comments are going to go crazy. What in the hell are you talking about? Oh, I forgot to turn on my timer, whatever. So, what do you want? Again, I always want to give you the opportunity to talk about whatever you want. Is there some update in any one of the 4 or 5 nonprofits that we need to know about, or some upcoming thing you want to promote? You guys have some concerts coming up in LA, right? At
Yeah,
some
we
point.
have our telethon, which we'll have one of four bases. The telethon will be out of Los Angeles, and we'll have a crew out of Alabama. We'll be at our forward operating base, Rush in McCann, Illinois, and
Right.
we have the media production work of the Disability Channel come to us out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So we'll have four sites melding together for an 8 hour telethon. That'll be 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. experience out there in Pacific time. Uh,
In Pacific time. And what's the date on that?
that'll be May 3rd, Saturday, May 3rd.
Okay, please. Yeah, we gotta make a. Maybe I'll. I don't know if I've asked you if I can make some AIs for you guys. Little AI videos like 30 seconds a minute. I have a text to video AI program I use, so we could do that for anything for the May 3rd event or anything else. You're putting it on the web obviously too, right?
Yeah, it'll be live stream. We're looking at IPTV. We're looking at doing, podcast styles, using whether we're going to go with Restream or StreamYard or if one of these other media shops or get
Yeah.
another platform, but that type of deal. Yeah.
And will there also be a physical crowd at some of the locations?
Yeah.
Because it's going to be music and stuff too, right? Or not?
Yeah, there'll be a little bit of that. We're not going to do a lot of that because, through live streaming, you lose a little bit of, kind of,
Yeah, the
the
quality of the
real magic.
music and
Yeah,
yeah.
but we will be doing that, and then there'll
Yeah.
be little blurps, that'll bring out some of the music through some of the videos that we'll be sharing. We'll be showing videos that are like 1 or 2 minutes to kind
Okay.
of, drive home some other activity that we're doing during the event.
Okay.
It'll be a montage, a real
Okay.
mix.
Good. Okay. Is there any is there any one of the projects that's the most critical right now? I mean, I know you're doing everything day to day and contributing to so many demographics in the country, homeless people and veteran suicide and everything. But is there one? I would think week to week or month to month, there's one or two that temporarily become the front runner for some reason or another. And then is there something doing that right now?
Well, we have Saturday and Sunday, March 15th and 16th. We're going to be with mutualaidnetworks.org and mutualaidnetwork.org. And so that's going to be a solidarity summit. So we're going to have, presentations on technology, exchanges, and alternative currencies and community projects, whether it's community gardens or, you know, um,
I'm getting a headache. Let me go get my Tylenol. I'm lucky to do one type of show, like once or twice a week, or you guys. I mean, I know I say this every show, but you guys amaze me. I just. Are you going to put out like a flyer for those two things or something? How are you going to remind all of us on your email list?
I don't do a lot myself on,
Promoting it or
we use the social medias. You're seeing stuff we put out there on LinkedIn and Facebook and such like that, Eventbrite for events and
yeah.
different things like that.
All right. Well, I'll try to keep those two times and dates in mind because you guys do so much. Uh, I guess I want to just touch base with the veterans program. It seems to be the one I know about, and somehow, even though I've never been a veteran, I have danced with suicide a few times. Does it? How is that program going? I know you're trying to put one veteran center in each of the United States, and you've got one or two so far, right?
Yeah, that's correct. We've got our forward operating base rush in McCann, Illinois, and there's a lot of organizing and talks around others, but Project iHeart isn't committing to the second one until we have all of the gaps and financial circumstances around the first one taken care of. And we do a fellowship breakfast once a month. So actually this Wednesday, all veterans out of Paducah, Kentucky, are going to be able to eat for free at IHOP, and
Okay.
so we pay IHOP for those breakfasts, and so we have to
Yeah.
make sure all this stuff is sponsored and paid for, and we're going to be doing Hope Stock July 25th, 26th, 27th out of McCann, Illinois, and so we got to take care of all that business first, and once we get into August, we'll be able to look a little bit more forward off of the results of Hope Stock to see what we can do to continue our momentum towards releasing our second forward operating base for Project iHeart,
Okay.
projectiheart.org.
All right. Well, good. Well, that's nice. I wish the country would do more to thank all of our veterans. Vietnam was a very strange time, and the veterans from that war came back home and not only were not thanked, they were most of the time they were held in disdain, and that's a crying shame because they were just doing their job. They were told to do in order to do. Uh, it's gotten a little better now. People coming back from Desert Storm and stuff got a little more thank you, but it's not enough. My dad said when he got out of World War II, he was hitchhiking from whatever base he got back into the States back to his home in Kentucky. He said he couldn't stand at the side of the road. People would immediately pick him up and take him to the next location. That was the type of gratitude that Americans had to their service people back in whatever year in the 40s. The war ended 45, I think, or something. So yeah, well, I want to thank you deeply for what you're doing. I want to encourage our audience to get in touch with you, participate with you guys. Give us some contact information again. I know we did, and there will be some in the description box of the YouTube channel as well. But give us something here, Kurt, that we can beg people to get in touch or send donations or whatever.
And so everybody can feel free to reach me through my telephone number, text and call me, 262-372-1SKI. It's 262-372-1754. Email
Okay.
Kurt, Kurt, at spiritofthegame.org. And you can check out more ways to contact me through Kurt, Kurt.now.site, SITE. So kurt.now.site. And then
Huh.
Project Die Hard, you can look that all over at projectdiehard.org.
Kurt dot now dot site. That's one I didn't have. All right, young man, I'm going to let you go. We love you dearly. God bless you for all the work you and your team are doing. And folks, I just please consider helping Kurt and his team in some way, whatever works for you. Even something small would be of great help as they're doing so many projects. All right, young man, just take care. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Get some rest, please. I worry about you.
All right.
Say hi to your team members, Sue and Emily and whoever else I don't know. Okay?
Will
All
do.
right. God bless you, man. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.